Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, what's up? My name is Caitlin. Happy Pride Month. The month of June is dedicated to the LGBTQ community. I myself am not part of that community, but I'm definitely supportive of that community. I guess I'm an ally, I think is what they call it. But yeah, I'm very happy to be part of the generation that legalized gay marriage and gay rights. I think it's so incredible, and I am super excited to see where this continues to go and how much farther we can take the world and just like make it a better place for everyone to live in. And yeah, in honor of Pride Month, I decided to do this little rainbow eye. Super cute, super easy, but it looks really fun. So if you guys want to see how I did this, then just keep watching. Don't forget to hit that like button before you go and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any more of my future videos. Okay, so I went ahead and did the first eye off camera just because I wasn't sure which shadows I was going to use for sure, and honestly to save you guys some time. So let's go ahead and do this eye. Looks so weird saying that, but the first thing I did was I started with a brush like this one, actually this one exactly. This is the Vintage Cosmetics Company Step 1, and I am taking this palette, the Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag palette, and I'm going to take Cake Face, that matte white shade, and I'm going to put this all over my eye from lid to brow bone just to create a base to make those bright colors pop a little bit more. I actually wound up using 4 palettes for this video, which is a lot, but honestly I don't really have like a bunch of palettes that have just a bunch of rainbow shades in them, so we worked with what we got. Next, I'm going to switch palettes so I can actually hold this better, but I'm going to be reaching for these 3 palettes quite a bit. So I'm going to use this one, the Party Animal palette by Literally. I'm going to use that for my mirror just because it's smaller. Now from the Life's a Drag, I'm going to take that yellow shade called Campy, and I'm just using a little flat brush. This is by Luxie. It's a small shader brush, and this one you do have to pack quite a bit. So I'm starting on the inner corner, and I'm just gonna build that up by packing it. Oh, I missed a step already, dang it. Rewind. Before I did that, I took a fluffy brush and I picked up Hunty from that shade, which is that cooler toned brown there. I'm gonna pick that up first. And again, these shades you have to kind of build from the Manny palette, which I don't mind, just because I'd rather have to build it than there be a lot of pigment that doesn't blend. So this is what I did first. I just ran this in the crease until I got it where I wanted. It took about 4 passes, or 4 dips, I should say. And then I'm doing like circular motions again, just to blend that all the way over. Okay, back into the Campy shade, I'm sorry. I knew I was gonna do that by doing the first eye off camera. So again, we're just packing this yellow shade, starting in the inner corner. This takes quite a bit of packing with this shade. You just gotta be patient, and I'm going about halfway in. And I'm trying to avoid the going above the crease. I'm going right to it. This eye is super dry today. I actually used an eye cream today, which is not something I do often, but I don't think I'm going to continue using the eye cream because it did kind of burn. It was the, you guys even care? Probably not. But it was the Answer From Luminous Eye Cream that I got in my Petite Voter, or however you say that, unboxing. Not a fan, it burned my eyes, so might be why my eye looks super dry. Okay, one more pass and that should be good. Yeah, we're gonna stop there. And now I'm going to take another flat shader brush. This one's by Alamar Cosmetics, and I'm gonna dip into the Party Animal palette by Literally Los Angeles. I'm gonna pick up Drank, so that orange shade. Very neon orange. So it's actually the only neon orange I own in my collection. And I'm going to pack this on basically the center of the lid. You are gonna go over that yellow a little bit, that's fine. You can blend a little bit better anyway. And again, you just have to keep packing. I'm swiping this on with a packing motion. So I'm packing and then swiping. Just like so, blending the 2 together. That looks good. Now I'm gonna take a little bit more of Campy, that yellow shade, and just blend the 2 together a little bit right where they meet. Just so there's no harsh lines. Now for this part, it was a little bit tricky because I don't really have bright reds. I started with Snatched, that like maroony red shade from the Life's a Drag palette. Started with that on this fluffy brush. This is a Luxie Precision Shader. Started with that one and blended that on the outer corner and up into the crease area, and then I quickly realized that was way too pinky for what I wanted. So then I took the Jaclyn Hill Ring the Alarm palette and I picked up Bomb Ass, which is this like bright red shade. It does have some shimmer to it, which I was worried about, but blending it with the Snatch shade actually made the shimmer dissipate a lot, so I'm not too worried about it. Or not shimmer, but it's like a metallic finish, and normally on its own it is very metallic, but mixed with Snatched you don't see it as much. And I just blended this all over the outer corner and into the orange shade, and then I brought this up in the crease as well. You kind of like it to point on the edge there. Oh, this side has quite a bit more fallout than the other side had. I think it was the orange shade that I used. I'm gonna wipe that away quickly. Okay. And then I kind of wanted to put some pink in here. I know pink's not in the rainbow, but like it should be. So I grabbed a fluffy brush. This is the Elizabeth Mott blending brush, and I picked up Kai Kai from the Life's a Drag palette, that really bright pink. And I just buffed this into the crease and into that red shade. And I went about twice with it, just like that. Now I'm going to pick up Drinks from the Laura Lee again, the orange shade, and I'm going to buff that right where it meets the red shades, just so again there's no harsh lines. And also I feel like the orange gets a little bit lost in here. I don't want it to. So there's that. Then I decided to take an angled brush, this one here. This is the Aesthetica brush, that's all it's called. And I picked up Temptress from the Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic palette. It's that black with some shimmer in it. I took this and I just basically pressed it along the lash line. And then on doing so, I quickly realized I did not like that. I thought it was too dark, but I wanted to break up the colors from the lash line. I didn't want it to look too colorful against the lashes, I guess. But I didn't like it very much, so then I went back in with all of the colors again and just kind of covered that black up a little bit more. I wanted a little bit of the black just so it would run again with the lash line, but not so much that the colors seemed to get lost. So I just retook Campy, Drinks, and Bomb Ass from all the palettes and went back over the black shade in the respected area. Not too much, you can definitely still see it, but enough that it's kind of toned down a little bit. Then moving on to the lower lash shade, I took the e.l.f. and J. Kissa eyeliner. I don't think it has a shade name, does it? No, it doesn't have a shade name, it's just the blue one that J. Kissa did. I am just now realizing that like all of the products I'm using in this video are YouTuber products, so I'm sorry, but they're good products. So this is a roll up, and then I just put this in the lower lash line. Just like so. Then for the outer corner, I took, where's my outer corner brush? This brush. This is by Vintage Cosmetics. This is step 3, and I picked up from that Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic palette. I started with Inside Job, and then on top of that I'm gonna put Potion. So starting with Inside Job, I just ran this on the lower lash line in the outer corner into the red shade up top here. And I went to about where my actual eyeball starts, in, as far in. And I didn't go quite as far down with the other side, but then I wound up having to put more on after I did mascara. So I'm gonna go a little bit farther down with this part, just so I don't have to do that again. Then same brush, I'm picking up Potion and putting it on top, just because I wanted it to be a little bit more green than it actually was, but I did want that darkness of Inside Job. Just like so, very Christmassy. And then I'm going to take Bomb Ass again, and I'm going to cover where the green runs into the red just a little bit, just to blend it better. Just like that. Then I moved on to the center of the eye and I took this little flat shader brush. This does not have a name, I have no idea what it is. And I picked up Damage Control and Karaoke from the Laura Lee palette. I'm mixing those together because I didn't know which one I wanted to use. And right where that green starts, I'm gonna mix the blue in, going all the way up into the lash line. And just mixing those. I'm covering the green up a little bit with the blue intentionally because I want them to blend together. Just like so. And then the last color is on this little brush. Again, this doesn't have a name, but it's a very small little pencil brush. It's kind of fluffy. And I'm picking up Pageant Queen from the Manny palette, that pretty purple shade. And I'm meeting the blue and just running that into the inner corner and into the yellow. Just like so. So pretty. I love the lower lash line. Now, I'm going to take my mascara, which I quickly decided I do not like on this side. Actually, I kind of want to blend that a little bit better over here. That green shade onto the red, just a little bit better. I'm taking the Lorac. This is the Royal Treatment Primer and Mascara Duo. I did start with the primer, and I actually like the primer part, but I don't think I like the actual mascara part. So just running this through my lashes. Regretting this decision, but you know, I did it on the other side, so we gotta make a match. I don't know what it is about this mascara. I've only used it a few times and I could not remember if I liked it or not, and now I'm leaning towards not because I feel like it makes my lashes very clumpy. But I do like the primer part. The primer part lengthens them quite a bit. I don't know if you can see because it is a blue mascara. Like the primer part's blue. And then the actual mascara side, the wand is quite different. It's like a Christmas tree sort of thing. And then putting this on top, it starts to clump. I don't know if maybe I'm not waiting long enough or what, but yeah, we're gonna do a smaller layer of this one because I did wind up mixing mascaras, which I do all the time, just to kind of try to save it. It didn't work clearly, but you know. So there's that. Then I took the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, which I love. This is a great mascara. It just did not mix well with this one because this one is so clumpy. But I'm gonna try to save it again with this. Just getting that on the lashes. Nice coat. This one actually looks better than the other eye does so far. Somebody's car alarm is going off and it is driving me absolutely bonkers. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more on this side. Mascara I do mean. And there's that. I don't think I love this lip color with it, but it's okay. And that is it for those shadows. And then the last step I did is I took the, again with the YouTuber palettes, the Lunar Beauty Greek Goddess highlighting palette, because that is the highlighter I'm wearing on my cheeks right now in the shade Medusa. I picked that up on just another little pencil brush, like the color that like the brush that we used for the purple. I just picked up more of Medusa and put that on the brow bone, like so. And then on the inner corner as well, just to get some color, or not color, some glow happening, because these are all matte shades besides Bomb Ass, but you can't really tell. It does look matte because I mixed it with the matte shade. And that is the eyes. I'm going to spray my face real quick and then we'll do like a closer look. Let me move all of these palettes out of the way. I wish I could have done this in fewer palettes. That's the only thing I didn't love about this, was because I did use quite a few palettes, but you know, at the end of the day, I don't have a rainbow palette. I wish I had like the Urban Decay full spectrum palette or something. That would have made this video a lot easier for me to do, but I do not. So, spray my face real quick. I love this spray. Okay, now let's move you guys down here and a little bit closer. Cute, okay. So this is the eye look. I really like the way it turned out. minus the mascara. I'm not loving that, but I think it's super cute and I like it. So if you guys like it, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any more of my future videos, and like this video before you go. Bye guys.